All right, so the introduction to your national park project. Today is day one of you working on your national park project. I have shared out the planning sheet with all of you, so it should be in your email or through Google Classroom. This plan sheet is meant to be used to record the websites that you use, information that you need. And it's just a plan sheet to give you a place to put your stuff so that you know where everything is when you go to construct your final product. Your final product can be in the form of like a poster, a presentation with voiceover, a video like a National Geographic video that you want to be creative. It's all up to you how you want to. This is all about showing a potential tourist what your national park encompasses and what's in your national park. So what are we doing for day one? Well, we've been looking at ecology stuff. So I just wanted to go back over here are the national parks that you have chosen. So depending if you're B1 or if you are B3, I just wanted you to be able to see the national park that you have. So what is the requirement for day one on your research? So open up the planning sheet that I've shared with you through Google Classroom. This is all individual. You're not working with anybody else. Use your planning sheets to record your research information and keep track of your sources, like I already said. So day one, ecological levels. So you need to identify a specific species, so like a common species within your national park. Identify what the estimated population of that species is in your national park. Now this is where people have had a little bit of struggle. Some people can find it pretty easy. Some people have a struggle. If you are looking and you cannot find a specific species or a population within your national park, you can find it within that area. So that region, it doesn't have to be specifically your park, because some of them, it's a little bit trickier. So if there's a common species that is found within your national park, you know, that's very specific to your national park. We're looking for a species that's sort of unique to the national park that you've chosen. And then after you've chosen that species, you've found out what its estimated population is in the national park or in the area. Then you're going to identify the community. So what are some other species that interact with that species that you've already chosen? And then identify the components of the ecosystem. So what are some things that's the living and non-living factors? So what does the ecosystem of your national park look like? And then identify the biome that your national park is. Now, to help you a little bit, I have another slide here. So for the biome, use the link I've shared with you. I'm going to share out in the title, it's biome link for National Park Project. That link will then show you in the United States the different biomes, and then you're going to have to find a map to figure out where your national park is, to figure out what biome it is. Then you're going to have to look at the biome and the characteristics that make that biome what it is. So what are the average temperatures? You know, does it change seasonal? Is it very consistent? How much precipitation does it get? How much snow versus rain? What's the overall climate? What are some common plants and what are some common animals, which you should already have identified, but that is what you are doing for biome. So you are going to figure out what kind of biome your national park falls into. You are not limited to just this one website. You can use other sources as well. So that is what you're doing today. Again, think about or look at the plan sheet to look at, okay, what's my end product going to look like to help me lay out my plan sheet with what you need to have. Okay, so that's what you're doing today for your research. So take care of that, and next class we will be looking at a different piece of the national park. So be ready next class. You do not have to have all of your stuff done. Just get as much done as possible. Since this is a little bit new planning this year, I'm not exactly sure timing-wise how long it's going to take you. So I will assess where people are at next class, and then we will go from there. So everyone have a good day, and I will see you on Wednesday.